Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. Playboy safe, told him belly fill his tank. Run up to the next steak, I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever reveled out in dark hallways? This way like this, I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. Then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show. Follow me now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love to raise. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
We changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock and strike, go weaving in that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it out a better goal of mine. Because we don't need change like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show, the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head will redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for your self-made. Check, we're free of Devon and LA.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound that comes from the down. And we changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Jumbo jet. match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and with the fishing hook. Listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On the ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No. On that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black on 52 blue. Kick. Mega. Set.
To the air. Lands. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. Okay, then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Blue 32.
Now it's Lance. He's got a man left. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
33, yellow. 10 cycle.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 45, White. Mega. Hut.
Back to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
A 3rd down give to Hampton. It's the tackle, and he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. He gets him 7. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set, ready. Fight, 50, green. Cross, red. 22 needle. You, yellow. Drill, green. Check, cut.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, son, check that. Red.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Hey, run! Son, this is hot.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Red.
Now it's Lawrence. It's on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
On red.
They go right back to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains huge.
And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at
let's
the
go.
37-yard line.
Hey, Ginger, touch. Silver.
Etienne again. He's out in the clear. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Little able to connect on the point after. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ready,
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Here's Lance. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the set.
1st down from the 42.
Set, hut. Full pitch. Ready.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lance! An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Looking to his fullback now. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So they'll pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt. They're going for it.
Eagle blue. Ready. Black steals. Black shot. Set.
4th down. Pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He rolls to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And this one does not go far.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Red on red. Silver.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They work against the blitz. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
32, yellow. Cut.
Here's Lance now. On him quick, and they bring it down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Yellow. Solid red. Red. Cycle. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
And he's brought down at the line. Working quickly here. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, break.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Lance. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. 45, right.
And send him over right. Back to throw, it's Lance. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Red, yellow, down. 10 black, black shot. Steal, chest steal. Right through.
He's going to throw it again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Claws red. Mega. Zone red.
Running back sent in motion.
Black ultra. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you could almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
6, mega. 50, green. Beetle blue. Blaster, 6. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Titans going with a field goal unit here. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey. Soka, high.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Red on red. Hey, son.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Easy. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Tomato, just...
They're going to try with ETN. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, run!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go. Son, this is hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Dinter. Duck.
Hey, check that.
Now toss it to ETN. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's ETN. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hey, Lion. Son.
ETN on third down. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
This is ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
11, Agate. 13, Lou. Hot.
Second down, ETN gets it again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, go! Go, go! Hey, Soko, it's hot! Take right open. 11.
Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
38.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete to Alec Manor. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Running it with Hampton. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 34-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Yellow. 43. Ready.
To the air, Lance. That one's complete, right side. 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Black shot. Needle blue.
Running back motions right.
Set.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
14. Titans.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron! Don, 30 left! 13 loop! Go!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 45.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's got Thomas on a slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Hey, easy. Ralph. This one's hot. 11, again.
Here's a give to ETN. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Working quickly here. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now give. It's ETN headed left. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 9-point advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Watch out now. Right, 95.
Hampton gets the handoff. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Running right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That play wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing his Lance. Tries the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to a Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a rich with your insides?
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
First carry now is his Bashal Tu'u. Second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, run! Hey, ginger.
Looking to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding on to a field goal lead. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Red on red. Silver.
On the give, it's Tu'u. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go! Hey, Jim.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Tu'u headed left. He has the Jaguar first down, Brock. They can run out the clock on this win.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hey, easy, route.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good. For a Titans. First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.